What is up, everybody? It's CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 speed build. And today we're going to be doing an apartment renovation on the Veranda's Villa. This is one of the apartments that comes in Bridgeport, and I really like this one, and I've never remodeled it before. And I really like it because it has a lot of space in here too, especially if you use like cheat codes to like build more extra walls and stuff like that. Yo, you can get a lot of room out of this one apartment, and I really like that. But also, yo, I ended up getting like a bunch of new store content on the Sims 3 store recently, and I've just been in a really big building mood, and I just want to build stuff, okay? So today I was like, why don't we just do an apartment renovation, because I have not done one of those in a really long time anyway, so it was also long overdue. I don't even think I've done a speed build in a while either, so yeah, I need to build more basically. But I really like this apartment, y'all. So at first I wanted this one to be like an autumnal fall related apartment, but then I was like, no, we can do something different. So halfway through, I think it was like around the time I got into the kitchen, I was like, why don't we just make this more like industrial? You know, in my brain, I'm like, maybe like a single sim just lives here by themselves. They just kind of like work, maybe like on their laptop. Maybe they're like a writer or something, or maybe they're like in college. I don't really know, but they like to write on their laptop, and they have like a really nice loft. That's pretty much the only like headcanon I have for that sim. But of course, you can play with in this apartment with like anybody, honestly. But I had to like go and Google like the cheat code for being able to build like change stuff on apartment lots, because you can't do it by default, which, you know, that's whatever, I guess. But I like the idea of us being able to actually like put a cheat code into like build extra walls and stuff and change the exterior walls, because you can't do that in The Sims 4. And I'm just glad that we can do it in The Sims 3, if that makes sense. So you'll see that I ended up moving like the wall in, and then I ended up like building a wall behind the staircase, which kind of got destroyed when I was going to change the staircase. But I ended up building like a wall, and I put an archway, so you have like a little archway that you have to walk through when you get inside of the apartment, and I really like that. I was actually able to use a washer and dryer that came with the ultra set, like the ultra modern set, and I was able to put that like by the door, because like the door that comes with the apartment is like a 2-tile door, so I replaced it with like a 1-tile from the base game, and I was actually able to fit a laundry room. So now you have a laundry room in this house. And it was kind of funny because as I was building it, I forgot about the laundry hamper, which I always forget. Like, I feel like I always kind of forget something when I do speed builds. Maybe not so much like lately, but back in the day, y'all, I would always forget something. Usually it was the bathroom. It was like a bathroom, or it would be like a stove or something, or like a fridge. It was always something. So I forgot the hamper in this one, but I ended up going back when I went to go playtest this apartment. And honestly, y'all, this apartment is 100% functional, by the way. But I ended up just putting like one of them I think it's like on the other side of the door in the bathroom. But this is around the time, y'all, when I was trying to like change my mind about what I wanted this little downstairs area to be. I like the wallpaper that I chose, but I kind of thought it was a little bit boring. It just wasn't popping for me, so I ended up changing it. And unfortunately, y'all, this end table and like painting combination does not stay. I kind of liked how it was, and I didn't really like how it was. I didn't like how it kind of like didn't have a wall behind it on the left side. So, it doesn't stay, which I like. I think the end result is better. So y'all see what I'm talking about in a little bit. But moving on to the kitchen, I ended up using the cabinets and the fridge and everything like that came with the ultra set. Also to the stove. I've never used the stove before. I mean, I did just get it, so I guess that makes sense. But y'all know what I'm saying. Like, I've never used it since I've got it. And this is just me trying to fiddle around with the countertops and stuff like that. I ended up using like the little pot and pan rack, which I found myself using a lot. But it's just a cool like object, and you can like use that you can use it in the place of like a cabinet anyway. So it makes sense. And I wanted to put like a brick wall. So this is around the time when I was trying to like, I was like, maybe this should be like a industrial loft and not so much like a fall inspired one. So I ended up like, putting some nice brick on like the wall as a backsplash. I ended up also I don't know if you've seen it in the video, but I ended up like building a little bump out in the kitchen just to kind of make the room a little bit smaller, because I felt like we had a lot of space in here. So if you wanted to, you could put like a kitchen table in here. I ended up just going with 2 island countertops and like with just bar stools and stuff like that. So that kind of functions as the table. But if you want to like download this, you can just delete them and just put like an actual table. You have more than enough space. You could probably like put also like a computer desk or something down here. So there's a lot of stuff you can do, y'all. So that's one thing I really like about like this apartment in general. You have just so much space, you can rearrange it as many times as you want to. So you have options, honestly. But that's pretty much it for this little kitcheny area. No, y'all. So listen, the the like hipster loft set comes with like these air vent objects, and I forgot about it until I was like looking around like the catalog, because I was gonna put like a plant or something, or like a painting in the kitchen to kind of finish it off, and I was actually able to find like a vent, and y'all, I'm so happy because I think I used that vent like 3 times in this build. I used it in the kitchen, used it in like the like by the stair railing, and then I also used it in the bathroom upstairs. So that's a cool object. It's so small, but so like realistic. Like a lot of houses and places have that in real life, so I kind of liked it. But this is me going ahead to change the wallpaper for the final time, and I just wanted to have something, I don't know, I just wanted to have like a pop of color. I feel like a lot of y'all know, if you've been watching my speed builds throughout the years, I love my hard dark wood floors. I don't know why, I just love it. I love it. I have them in real life, and I just like them in The Sims. It just looks really cool, especially in The Sims 3. So I went with my hard dark wood floors, and like the paneling on the wallpaper is like a dark hardwood, but I think it looks so nice. But that's pretty much it though. Like I said, for the kitchen, I didn't put a rug or anything like that down in here, and I ended up using the trash can that comes with it. It's just the one from the base game, but I did end up using the dishwasher. No, it's the trash compactor, not a dishwasher. Well, see, now I know. I thought at first it was a dishwasher, but it's a trash compactor, which is okay. You know, now you just have two trash cans. Now you just have 2 trash cans in the kitchen. You know, maybe if you don't want the other one, you can delete it. I don't know. But you have a trash compactor. Like I said, yo, I just got this set, and I've been wanting it. I've been wanting it for the longest time, so I kind of just wanted to use a bunch of stuff that came with it, if that makes sense. Like the ultra modern set, y'all, has like so many objects, so you know. I just needed to use some stuff. But this is around the time when I had to like pause the recording to like fix the stair railing, because the stairs that come with the apartment are really nice, but I thought they looked kind of outdated for what I was going for. I wanted something kind of like, you know, industrial, but like also kind of modern in a way. So I had to like pause the recording, get the stairs that I wanted, and then I had to like rebuild the wall behind the staircase, which I think is a little bit smaller now. But that's okay, you know. But you know, I was still able to put like a laundry room in that little like room right there, because I put like an archway, so you'll see a little bit later on. I used like the washer and dryer that came with the ultra modern set, and it looks really cool. Now this is something that might be a little controversial, I don't know, but I ended up putting like this bookcase right here underneath the stair railing. So I moved it into like the little like room with the archway, but I ended up moving it back underneath the stairs. Now, a sim cannot use the bookcase, unfortunately. And I know a lot of the times sims will try to use objects that they can't use, and then, you know, they'll have like a routing fail. Your sims will get a routing fail if they try to use this bookshelf, okay? I'm just telling you now. Also, it does kind of clip a little bit into the stairs. As you'll see, you have like a little silver piece sticking out. That is normal. Your sims can still go up and down the stairs though. But I really liked the way it looked, and I really wanted it to go like underneath the stair railing, or like the stairs in general. So, you know, I put it there. But I did put like an actual functional bookshelf upstairs. I replaced the one that comes with it. Like, as you can see, like I'm upstairs now, and I'm just like deleting a bunch of stuff. The late night stuff is cute, but I kind of wanted something different. I ended up using the bed that came with Showtime, and I just recolored the one that came with University. And I also like changed the bed sheets. Right now they're like a burgundy or like a deep red color, but I ended up changing them to be like a pinstriped blue kind of color. It looks nice. You'll see it in like a little bit. It looks really cool. But I wanted to just have this be kind of, you know, basic and simple. I don't know what it is lately, y'all, but like I've really been loving neutral tones in just The Sims lately. Like even in The Sims 4, I just want like muted, dark, kind of just, you know, blacks and browns and grays and blues and dark greens and burgundies and stuff like that. I don't know why, but I just like neutral colors now. So I just wanted to make this little section up here kind of neutral. And then also I put like a computer desk in here as well, because like I said, the sim here is probably like a writer or something. So, you know, they like to like write on the laptop. Maybe they take the laptop to like a coffee shop or something like that. I don't know. But I have like a computer desk here with a little rolling chair that came with pets. That's like one of my favorite chairs anyway. And then I also use a painting that came with Roaring Heights, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken. And I ended up using like one of like the swatches on it, and it looks really cool. It's not quite centered on the wall, but I like it nonetheless. You can like change it if you want to though. And then I also ended up using a calendar that came with pets for like it goes like on the wall right behind the computer desk. I just like having calendars. I think it looks kind of realistic, right? And that's pretty much it for this little corner piece area over here. I wanted a lamp, but I decided against it. I think I put like a plant in that corner instead. And I ended up using this bookshelf that came with pets, I want to say, and it's kind of like industrial, like, you know, so I kind of wanted it to go up here as well. And then I ended up using a chair to go beside the dresser, because that dresser is from me, I think it's from Generations, and I ended up putting like a chair from the base game beside it just so your Sims could have somewhere to sit if they wanted to read like a book or something. And I ended up using one of the plants that came with the mid-century set for that little corner at the top of the stairs. But last but not least though, we have the bathroom. So the bathroom kind of looks similar to the kitchen. I used like the same brick wallpaper, and I ended up using like the same floor as the kitchen, but I ended up changing it to be like a little black, it's like a peppered color, because it has like black and gray and like a little bit of white in there, so it's like a peppered color, but I think it looks really nice. And I wanted to use I still kind of wanted to use the sink that came with Late Night because it's still kind of modern looking, but I ended up swapping it out from the one that comes with the ultra modern set, and I used the mirror that came with Diesel, I think, or High End Lifestyle. I think it's one of those. I think it's Diesel, I want to say. And I ended up, as you'll see, I built like a little like bump out in here just to kind of make the bathroom a little bit smaller. This is a really big bathroom. Like honestly, this could be like another bedroom if you wanted it to be. So I just put a little bump out to kind of make it a little bit smaller, and I ended up putting the laundry basket like I put that down after, so you don't see it in the speedboat, but I put the laundry basket on the other side of the door, and I ended up using like one of the little towel racks that comes in the base game, and I put it like right there on the outskirts of the bump out just so you can have like some extra stuff in here. And then again, like I said, y'all, I used that same vent in the bathroom, so that's like the last time I used it. But anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it for this apartment renovation. I don't really think there's anything else to talk about. Please be sure to stick around for the screenshots though, because they will show you how the build will look when you go to download it. There is like a little balcony area at this apartment, which is kind of cool. I can't even get it out. I ended up deleting the lounge chairs that were already out there, and I used the ones from Outdoor Living Stuff because I thought those looked a little bit more modern and it kind of matched a little bit better with like the interior. So those are like the only two like changes out there. I didn't add anything else, so feel free to add stuff if you want to. If you want to download this, y'all, I will leave it linked down below, but as y'all can see, it uses a bunch of stuff from like packs and store content, so hopefully you'll have, if not everything that you'll need, at least most of the stuff, right? And I also use like a painting as well to kind of go right here on the wall. But that's pretty much it for this build, y'all. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a like, comment something down below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!